I've got an infatuation with creation. One of those deep connections with the concept of sentimentalism. In 2008, Polaroid announced it would stop manufacturing instant film. Some people like myself, did a little freaking out. One of the products of that freaking out was a company called the Impossible Project. They said, this was the end of images that were real, instant, an art form set to expire. The Impossible Project set to put back together the Polaroid machines and recreate the instant film. Flash forward a few years, and the Impossible Project has created such a large demand for Polaroid instant film that it was able to purchase the Polaroid brand name and intellectual property. So now Polaroid is the Impossible Project. Wow. None of this helps me with my current issue that I have about 100 Polaroid photos sitting in a box. I think I'm going to make something out of these Polaroid photos I have sitting in a box. Like any good project, there's always another project in the way. So let's fix this light before we begin.
Can I open that?
It's okay. Can you put this back?
Okay, good. Now, some credence.
Listen to the radio, talking about the last show.
The plan is to take these Polaroids out of the box and put them in a location where they're on display. They're from a particular time when I felt my life had actually started. Everything I did before these photos was a precursor to who I would actually end up being. What I would find important, what would have meaning, and ultimately, this would be a display of when I felt truly like who I am today. That's why they don't sit in a box anymore. They don't collect dust in a pile by my shoes. If you're on this piece of wood in the roof of my garage, you've experienced a version of myself that I am most proud of. If you're on this piece of wood in the roof of my garage, I've decided that you're likely an important part of that process. If for some reason you should be captured on film and put on display on a piece of plywood in the roof of my garage, but you are not, there's always enough time if you make it a priority. And if not, that's totally fine too.